Ready with me while I give you my honest thoughts on Wicked for Good. I went and took my 5-year-old, so I'm going to give you all the deets on whether or not I thought it was good for a 5-year-old, how I felt about it, and yeah, so let's get into it. I'm not going to lie, I was feeling a little apprehensive going into it because I just felt like there was absolutely no way I could like the second one as much or more than the first. I just feel like the songs in the first are so nostalgic, so recognizable. But going into the second one, I was just like, am I going to be able to enjoy this as much without all of those like super recognizable songs that I know every word to? And then taking Sage, my 5-year-old, she is obsessed with Wicked. So she was so excited to go. She's seen the first one probably 100 times, no joke. This is how I felt. I was so pleasantly surprised at the fact that I maybe even liked the second movie more than the first. I loved the first movie. Perfect. Like perfect in every way. I could watch it every single day and never get sick of it. What I loved about the second movie is it felt like it covered a lot more story in the second movie. Like I feel like in the first movie, a lot of it happens at the school. It's all kind of in the same area, place, things are happening. So it was really cool with the second movie because things are happening all over. There's a lot of different storylines that are kind of happening, and it was more, I just like it was a little bit more intriguing to my brain. There wasn't as much music, in my opinion, or music that you would like sing along with. I didn't really care because I felt like the storyline was more compelling, if that makes sense. I will say though, I feel like it is 100% a requirement that you are familiar with the story of Wizard of Oz going into the second movie. If you have not seen the Wizard of Oz or you don't remember the storyline and kind of like everything that happens, you should go do a little refresher because it makes the second movie even more interesting when you know kind of like the intertwining story of Wizard of Oz and how things are playing out and that at the same time as this happening, because the entire second half is happening at the same time as the movie Wizard of Oz. So I would highly recommend like brushing up on your like knowledge of that movie or go watch it if you haven't, because it really is, I just think it made it so much more fun to kind of like have things click into place like, oh, that's when that was happening and this. And so I highly recommend that. I feel like I'm acting like the music wasn't incredible because it was incredible. Like couldn't be happier. Ariana killed it. She was so good at that one. No Good Deed was also so good. Elphaba has some pretty epic moments in this one, so that was really cool. Obviously For Good was like the star of the show. Best song, such a good way to kind of conclude the story, everything. I loved it. I can't wait to see it again. Let's talk about how my 5-year-old liked it. So, like I said, Sage has seen the first movie so many times, and with the first movie, I took her to the theater to see that for the first time, and the only part that was that was a little scary for her was when the monkeys start chasing Elphaba and Glinda at the very end. Like kind of a jumpy scare moment.